And we are back with Women in Power. I'm Elena Cardone, and today we have a very knowledgeable guest with us to tell us about some health and some gluten-free diets and what it is and how you can look out for it. And I have Dr. Vikki Petersen here with us today. So before the break, we were kind of touching upon some of the symptoms, and you said, which surprised me, that it actually touches every organ inside your body. Did you say that? Or every organ?
Yep.
So, so that surprised me. And then, you know, you said you would know how you feel, and which brought my attention to, well, you know, like let's say a little kid might not know they need glasses because they don't know that that's not the way that everybody feels. And especially of a problem of long duration, perhaps somebody's so used to coping and dealing and thinking that this is the way they have to survive and live, and coffee or this or extreme fatigue and stress, and that's just part of the life and the job. It might not be real to somebody that they could actually exist without that. So I want us to just pretend like we're kids that don't know any better and tell us what would we be looking for and that is like not optimum and what could be corrected.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. You know, so often patients say, I had no idea how bad I was feeling until I felt better.
Yes, yes.
And I liken it to sort of, you know, if you're sitting in a pool of mud and you add more mud, you can't really tell. If you're sitting in a pool of pristine, gorgeous water and somebody throws a little bit of a mud, you're like, oh, what's that? You know? So getting to that level of optimal health is what we're all about. And what gluten can do is it can cause fatigue, it can cause brain fog, it can cause trouble sleeping, it can cause joint pain, it can cause headaches. You know, so these are some of the very common things that are associated not with celiac disease, that classic disease that we mentioned earlier, but what is called gluten sensitivity or non-celiac gluten sensitivity.
But you just described how I think everyone lives on a daily basis.
Exactly.
So if someone feels this, should they get checked out, or should they just, before they even do that, should maybe they try this gluten-free diet for a couple of weeks? Like, what's the time period that you would feel better if you were to try something like this?
Right.
Women in Power is also available for download on iTunes and Stitcher. See the link in the description below.